Today I had a bit of free time and I wanted to explore the theme of this latest piece I've been working on right here and see if I want to take it and develop it into a series. The way this piece came about was I was telling a story about an experience I had had. Let me know if you want to hear the whole story. I'm sure we could have a story time. That night I had a dream that followed a similar theme to the storyline, but at the end, the woman said, "I'm lost in a fishbowl with no room to breathe." And the man just stopped and looked at her and asked her, "Can I come visit you? I want to see the fish." That got me thinking about how we hide pieces of ourselves and how we want to still be seen. Sometimes we end up feeling trapped in a fishbowl. I wanted to take that concept or theme and just think it through and see if this is something that I want to develop into a series. So I'm gonna grab my sketchbooks and head outside because it's beautiful out there. I have a bunch of travel sketches that I have to align because they are starting to fade. Like this one. And I want to get that done before they completely disappear. This is the part I curse myself for using pencil to sketch. Generally, I like to talk things through while I'm lining because my mind is engaged, but not to the point where I need to concentrate. So I find my mind can wander a bit more, and then later I will write out what I said on my video because I can process things better when I write them out. And the next part here, I just decided to do a voiceover for the benefit of your ears because traffic was especially loud today. And because my neighbor asked me if I was okay because I'm sitting out there talking to myself, so we're just gonna come in and do a voiceover. To start out, I'm just gonna brainstorm what I think about the concept, and then I can take what comes out of that and further research it. I can go on Google, do a basic Google search, possibly interview some people, and at that point, I can research further if I feel like I still need some answers or some sort of direction. Some of the things I ask myself are the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Today I'm just going to look at what, why, and how. So the what perspective is, have you ever felt like someone didn't know you? You know somebody very intimately, like a good friend, but you feel like they don't know or ever see certain parts of you. That is a feeling that I want to zero in on and asking, why do we do that? And what are some ways that we do that? How do we do that? When I think about those questions, some of the things that come to mind are fear, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of being taken advantage of or being hurt. Another thing I think of is to protect ourselves from emotional harm or maybe even physical harm. Desire for approval from others. Pressures from societal standards. Pressure to be perfect, either from self-imposed or learned from experiences that we've had. So yeah, those are the things I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure as I start researching, I'll find more I can look into, and feel free to share any ideas if you have any below. And, feel free to follow along with this journey if you need a little inspiration. Feel free to develop this theme for yourself. So in the next part, I asked, what ways do these behaviors come out? Perhaps in deciding how we act and behave around other people, declining invitations to go do things or participate in things, declining the invitations given to us by other people. Keeping silent when you have something to say that is opposed to other people's opinions or ideas. Perhaps avoiding eye contact, being closed off or reserved in personal conversations, keeping things very surface level and cordial, possibly little lies, and maybe in extreme cases big lies, or even lying to yourself. Those are what I can think of off the top of my head right now. So I will insert a picture of my finished line drawing, because at this point my phone is going to die. And I hope you have a good day. Bye. And this is Editing Jackie, and it's coming back to show you the finished line piece, because apparently if you put your phone in the sun, it will shut off about 17 minutes in. So here is the finished line drawing.